Fellow Leo, welcome back to the Renaissance Tarot. Welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy, where I serve and I slay. So today, dear Leo, I'm going to be doing your reading from February 16th to the 22nd. This is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you and it may not. Now, dear fellow Leo, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at your recent past, present, and future. I'm going to clarify all the cards for you, the main challenge, and close up with an important advice. Fellow Leo, cutie patootie, how y'all doing out there, Wheel of Fortune? How you doing? Looking all this so good. I know it's been tough maybe for the past few weeks for you, but I got you. I told you I'm going to hold your hand and we're going to walk into this journey together. So I'm saying. Leo, your challenge is the Four of Cups. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the King of Cups, followed by the Ten of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. So Four of Cups here talks about the fact that there is this closed off energy here, okay? For many of you, you could be dealing with someone that's an avoidant. You could be dealing with the person that's avoiding having a conversation here. But I'm also getting, for the most part, Leo, a lot of you seem to be kind of emotionally going within yourself. There is a situation that has happened, something happened in the past that has made you feel this way. And I think your challenge here is to open up, because there is going to be some sort of an offer coming in towards your way. And you need to be aware about that so that you can see if that is something that you would like to accept. We're going to clarify this in a minute. In the recent past, dear fellow Leo, you have the King of Swords, the Tower, and the Nine of Wands. In the recent past, there is a situation here that came to an end. I think that it was very unexpected, very sudden. With the King of Swords and the Tower, I feel like here that someone cut you off or you cut someone off. I think there was a very unexpected, painful situation. Some of you were dealing with the Gemini, Aquarius, Libra, Scorpio, possibly another fire sign. Nine of Wands, a lot of you were in this wounded soldier energy. It really hurt you at a very deep level. So this was a situation which really affected you on a very deep level. We're going to find out more when we clarify. In the present moment, you have the World, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Hermit. You know, you want to get married, Leo. You want to settle down. You want to be in a relationship. You don't want to be alone. And I think that in order for you to do that, you're going to need to close up some sort of a cycle and a chapter here. A chapter here is closing up for you because a lot of you have been, like I said, in the Hermit mode here for quite some time. This is the Hermit. You've been in that Hermit mode for quite some time already, and it is very important for you to start thinking about the future in a way that you have options and you can choose whoever it is that you want to be with. Okay, so there is an offer that's going to come towards your way. We're going to find out more about that. Now, in the near future, Leo, you have the Seven of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Temperance. There is someone here that's going to enter into your life that's going to be part of your destiny. Okay, this person is going to bring you a lot of happiness. This is someone that you're going to meet. It's a brand new person. This is someone that's going to bring a lot of happiness to you. You're going to meet this person probably in a crowd is what I'm getting, or somewhere where there is a lot of people. Now, I know that some people may say, is this a singles reading or is this about my person? That's something that I'm still going to find out more. But I do see here you having to make a decision between the old person and the new person, because this is about your destiny. This is serious. This is very serious, fellow Leo. You know what I mean? And me being a Leo also, as a quadruple Leo, I'm not going to be telling you, delusions. I'm going to keep it very real. Because for such a long time, Leo, you have been trying to close this cycle here. You have been trying to really let go of a situation that no longer serves you. You have given chances to someone here or some people so many times. And what it has left you is, it indeed actually increased your wisdom. You have become wiser. But it's time to go out there. It's time to have fun. It's time to put yourself out there and enjoy the life. And also move towards a direction where you actually can create this stability for yourself and family. Okay, so what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the King of Cups here, the Ten of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. A lot of you maybe said, you know what, I'm over love, I don't think there is going to be ever love coming in towards my way, I feel betrayed by whatever has happened in the past. That's not true, because I do believe here that there is someone here that's going to come towards your way that's going to give you a lot of love. Now let's get into your reading, Leo, and let's clarify everything for you. I'm going to clarify the Four of Cups for you, and we're going to see what is the Four of Cups here about. Four of Cups. There is a love offer coming in. Clarified by the Chariot, the Moon, and the Ace of Cups. What did I just say? There is a love offer that's going to come towards your way, Leo. Someone here is going to come towards your way. This person and you are going to start driving to places together, going to go to places. This is someone that you're going to feel. You're going to get the confirmation in your dreams that this is your person. The Moon here is representing your dream state. It's representing what you actually think, what you actually see when you're in your sleep. So I feel like you're going to see some sort of a confirmation about this person coming into your life. And this is someone, Leo, that actually is very spiritual, or they have a very, you have a very spiritual connection to this person. There is a love offer, okay, from this person coming in towards your way. When it comes to the old person, I think you're closing off a chapter here with someone that really betrayed you and left you out there. So that's a very important decision that you're going to be making in regards to that, okay? So for many of you in the recent past, you have the King of Swords, and the King of Swords here, there was a very strong cut-off energy. Someone here cut you off, very brutal, clarified by the High Priestess, Four of Cups, and the Justice. Yeah. A situation here was out of balance. I'm getting here a sense of rejection here for many of you. You also might have felt like that it was just not fair. Whatever was done to you, whatever was done between you and this person, it was not fair, okay? And there could have been even some legal matters here involved as well. I feel like that you maybe thought that this person was your person. You both were meant to be together, but there is something here with the High Priestess that is telling me that your intuition knew that something here was about to happen. Your intuition was telling you that something was off. You might have dealt with someone who was also emotionally unavailable. Every time you tried to have an important conversation with this person would either shut down or they wouldn't talk to you. So this ultimately led to some sort of an unexpected ending, Leo, with the Tower. Okay, so let's clarify the Tower here in the recent past. The Tower, Leo, is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, and the King of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles, and the World. No matter how much you try to work things out with this person in the past, so many attempts that you made, you know, there might have been even a third-party situation that was involved in this situation with this person. So a lot of you, this entire ending, it might have even affected you financially. A lot of you were financially overwhelmed as well. It did take a toll on you. Maybe it also affected your ability to work, your ability, your job, your success, your career here. So for a lot of you, when things ended between you and this person, like I said, possibly a Scorpio, you were really hurt deep down, okay, over the fact that this situation ended between you and them. And it took you a long time to recover from that. Clarified by the Magician, the Five of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. A lot of you were wanting to manifest a brand new life. Okay, and I feel like that one of the things, you did manifest a new life, Leo, but one of the things that when you look back, you're going to realize is that you were also manipulated by this person. There is something here about manipulation, maneuvers, okay, someone here not being truthful to you. That's what the Magician also means in this sense in many cases. So I feel like that there is something about this situation that you felt it was not, you know, this person was not being honest. There might have been multiple people involved in this situation, relatives, co-workers, I don't know, toxic friends, whatever it was. It just was not ideal for you to stay in that relationship and in that connection. Now in the present moment, Leo, you have the World. You're closing off a cycle here. Something here is coming to an end. You're having an internal closure. And when you close, Leo, something within yourself, you are saying yes to the universe for new love. You are saying yes to the universe for whoever is meant to be in your life. Whoever is meant to be your soulmate, your true love, is going to come into your life. Okay, so the word Leo is clarified by the Queen of Cups, the Ten of Cups, and the Page of Cups. The second you said, listen to me, Leo, this is very important. The moment you say, I don't want to tolerate the Seven of Swords, I don't want to be in a relationship where someone is manipulating me, where someone is deceiving me and lying to me and cheating on me and is not being honest. The moment you say, this is not the standard for me, okay, Seven of Swords, being sneaky, being dishonest, then what's going to end up happening for you, you close it off this cycle with the world, you're going to have a new love coming in towards your way, and this person is actually going to offer you so much love, Leo, that this is going to lead to a lot of happiness. This is going to lead to family. This is going to lead to a long-term commitment and marriage. And this reading is not going to resonate for everyone. I totally understand that, but these are the energies that I'm picking up on. It's a new year. It's a brand new beginning. A lot of you are looking for the right partner, for the right person. If there are people who are stuck on the person from their past, or they're wanting to, maybe this reading is not for them. Okay, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm getting here a very brand new energy coming in, because I'm going to respect to what I'm seeing, because a lot of you have been hurting so much. The disrespect, the dishonesty, the lies, the cheating, you know what I'm saying? And it took you a long time to heal from that. It took you a long time, Leo, with the Ten of Swords to heal from that with whoever you were dealing with, okay? So when you close this cycle, Leo, someone is going to come towards your way, and this is going to be a long-term relationship for you. I think you're also setting an intention here to manifest a long-term commitment with the Ten of Pentacles. So let's clarify the Ten of Pentacles and see what this means. The Ten of Pentacles is clarified by the Eight of Swords, King of Swords, and the Nine of Swords, and the Devil. The devil has been following you for the past few months already, and then there is the sun. Okay, so some of you were dealing with the Capricorn, very toxic dynamic here. Cross-watch your Capricorns. If you wasn't that person, don't take it personally. Thank you. So for many of you, with this person that you were dealing with, your entire reality and your ideas and your vision for marriage got distorted. It became distorted, and it was polluted, what I'm getting. There was pollution, okay? Many of you, maybe you thought, oh my gosh, how am I gonna find the right person? How am I gonna get married? Am I really gonna enter into a relationship, into a marriage? You are. Because the moment you decide to embody that King of Swords energy and say, you know what, I'm not gonna deal with no bullshit. I'm not gonna deal with someone here from the past that has kept me stuck. I'm actually gonna move forward. Then what's gonna end up happening is that you're gonna come out of this hermit mode. You're no longer going to accept the toxicity here with the devil, and you're going to enter into a dynamic where you're going to be in a very long-term relationship. You know what I mean? So let's clarify the hermit for you and see what this means. You're moving towards a completely different direction. The hermit is clarified by the Temperance, the Ace of Wands, and the Two of Swords, and the Sun. You have been waiting for this happiness. You have been waiting for you to shine. You have been waiting for the right person, Leo, to come into your life who is going to make you feel seen, who is going to make you feel understood, who is going to celebrate you, who is never going to put you down. So you have a choice here to make, right? It's all about choices and decisions, Leo. Two of Swords, you feel like that something is blocking your way. One of the things that could be blocking is literally thinking about this person constantly and allowing them to be in your energy. Your focus should be on improving yourself, becoming the best version of yourself, looking good, feeling good, doing some sassy shit out here, smelling good. So I'm saying, go buy yourself some flowers. And this reading is not about me. Trust me, this is about you, Leo. I'm very unbiased in every reading. So a lot of you, what I'm getting here is that enough is enough. You need to really go out there and you need to decide. You need to really put your foot on the ground and decide what kind of a life you really want to have and manifest for yourself. Because when you do that, there is going to be this divinely orchestrated relationship that's going to come into your life. Okay, whoever is going to come into your life, there is going to be a brand new beginning. We can't try to manifest a new love into your lives when we are sitting and locking up ourselves in our den. I understand we love our naps and we want to be in the den of a lion as a Leo, but we need to get out there more. And the more we try to give chances to situations and circumstances and events and invitations, the higher we are also increasing our chances to meet that person. I mean, this person is going to come into your life regardless, but I think also this is about you finding your spark back, Leo, because you've lost it at a certain point. I feel like a lot of you have been really, really looking for the right person that's going to bring a lot of stability into your life, that's going to make you feel celebrated, seen, adored, you know what I'm saying, respected. So the Seven of Cups here, there is a choice and a decision here in the near future that you're going to make, Leo. The Seven of Cups is clarified by the Death card, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Seven of Wands. You still go back and forth and back and forth and back and forth about this person in the past who left you, who abandoned you, who let you go. And a lot of you in the near future, you could sit there and say, you know what, I'm going to try to see if something is going to work out between me and this person from the past. But the longer you linger in that energy, the longer you think about, oh, you know, I'm going to try to see if this is going to work out or not. I really want to give it a shot. The more challenging it is going to be, the harder it's going to be with the Seven of Wands, because a lot of you, I mean, as a Leo, you love with your heart. You fully get invested into relationships. So for many of you, I understand that it's challenging for you to finally say, I'm done with this, with the world. I no longer want to entertain this. It's going to be challenging. But when you do that, what you don't see coming here is the Wheel of Fortune. It's a new destiny. It's a shift in your life, okay? It's a direction that you're going to move towards to, where this is actually very much tied up to your finances, to your success, and to who you are representing yourself into the world. Remember, you are the sun. You cannot just let somebody from the past that fumbled you try to dim your light. You just can't. And you can't just be sitting there and thinking and drinking and having a pity party. I'm going to show you some tough love in this reading, so take it or leave it. This is me. Okay? And you better hit that like button. So this is about, Leo, you really recognizing and realizing that, you know what, why am I wasting my time? I'm not going to be just sitting here and worrying if this person from the past is going to come or not, or what's going to happen. Okay, so again, this reading is very specific for some Leos out there. This is about you recognizing that you are actually worth more than just a text message. You are worth more than, you know, somebody trying to see if someone is going to really show up or not. You know what I'm saying? And this is not about, this is for every sign. This is for every person. I know there's crosswatchers watching me, you know, rolling their eyes. That's okay. Roll your eyes. You might find some brain back there. But this is about really, you know, a person, right? Knowing their worth and their value, not accepting the bare minimum below the sink. So the Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the Three of Wands, the Six of Wands, and the Tower. A lot of you, okay, when you decide to really completely move on from somebody from the past, it is going to feel like it's a Tower moment. It is going to feel like you're reliving that experience, but what you're going to end up having and doing and feeling is, with the Six of Wands, that this is actually going to lead you and put you on a new path. On a path to be seen, to be celebrated, to be traveling, to go to places. This is about your future. And the Tower here is whatever was meant to collapse, it was going to collapse anyways. Whatever was meant to be removed out of your life and diluted and distracted and gone, then it was meant to be gone. Because when something here gets removed by the universe, Leo, it also makes room for the new, for what's actually meant to come into our lives. You know what I'm saying? So that's why in the near future, there is something about your future. There is, in the near future, there is something about your fortune, excuse me. And you have the Eight of Pentacles. You're going to get into a relationship here with someone where this person is actually going to be putting full efforts into this relationship. Someone that's going to be emotionally invested into this relationship, and they're going to offer you a long-term commitment and marriage is what I'm getting. Okay. Now let's see, what is the Temperance here? What does the Temperance mean? This is about balances. This is about a very, very, very balanced relationship. You know, a lot of you have been in dynamics, Leos, in the past where things were out of balance, where one part was giving more than the other one. So this has a lot to do with you really recognizing that, you know what, I'm not accepting anything less. I'm not putting anything more, receiving anything less. You know, and someone is going to match your freak. Clarified by the Ten of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the Seven of Cups, and you have the Queen of Wands, that is you. Leo, in the near future, for many of you, you're going to enter into a very powerful relationship here, as you can see with the Ten of Pentacles, which is going to make you feel very fulfilled. This is someone that is coming towards your way. As you can see, that is the Knight of Wands, that's you. You're about to enter into the Ten of Pentacles type of dynamic of a relationship where is going to be long term. This is going to be a long-term commitment, and the Temperance is going to be very balanced. I feel like this person has a lot of peace about them. There is something very peaceful about this person, Leo, that's going to come into your life. And they are very dedicated to actually making relationships work, is what I'm getting. Okay? And we're going to see what's coming up for you in the advice. What is the advice for my fellow Leos? What do you need to know, Leo? So Leo, you have the Sun, the Emperor, and the Ace of Cups. There is new love coming in towards your way. The advice here is to really see as the Sun, right? Who is this person that's coming into your life that's actually going to bring a lot of happiness to you? Is this someone that you can actually see yourself building an empire with? And there is going to be a lot of green flags that you're going to notice. I think that this has a lot to do with you opening up your eyes, because this Four of Cups here, there is a cup that's actually on the side of this person and they're not noticing. In the original tarot, it shows someone actually extending their hand and offering a cup, and the person is not looking. So when this Ace of Cups shows up, Leo, into your life, you're going to see the signs and synchronicities and the confidence and the level of conviction, okay, coming from this person, knowing that they also want somebody like you. It's only a matter of time, really, you know, but I do see here you being in the middle of closing off this cycle that's been very debilitating for a lot of you. Fellow Leo, this is what I had for you for your advice. Let's actually pull some intimacy cards here. I'm going to pull 3 cards to see what are the 3 questions that you can actually ask about your boo, to get to know them. So you have describe if any ways in which our relationship has changed you. So you can discuss this with your person. What cry for help have I missed? What cry for help have I missed? I don't know if you really have missed any help, any of that. And you have, in what ways do you think our relationship has grown since we met? Amazing questions to discuss with your person when you meet them and to move towards a new direction. Because for many of you, these are actually very important questions that you can discuss with someone. And I think that for a lot of you, if you were to discuss this with the person from the past, unfortunately, you would be talking to a wall, and you know better. So dear fellow Leo, this is what I had for you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that this reading helped. I love you so much, and I will see you on the next one. Take care. Bye.